Rise and shine, it's a brand new day. Ken can take the stage, ready to play. Weekdays at 10, the cars and the scene. Coffee in hand, they're living the dream. Aggression in the voice, got the whole town awake. Bringing fire to the mic, make no mistake. Shows in the corner, spitting out facts. Dropping truth bombs, ain't holding back. Ken in the morning, feel the heat. From 10 a.m. CST, can take a seat. Live and loud, they're breaking the mold. Light up your speakers, crank up the sound. They're talking about life upside down. Opinions exploding like a sonic blast. In the studio, they're built to last. With passion and grit, they engage and ignite. Every single week, they're a force can't fight. From sports to politics,
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, good.
Hey, Joe.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to BA. Good morning to Joe. And good morning to Mr. I Have a New Name. I'd rather be fishing Fred. And oh, look who decided to show up this morning. Everyone go give him his customary greeting. Meow.
And why don't you meow my ass?
So
you see, he got up on the right side of the bed this morning.
Oh! I just had to clean up a nice big pile of dog vomit, so I'm nice and happy.
And BA, you notice the lighting he has today? He's kind of got that like what's the movie?
Like
the evil guy.
The old movies. What was the guy who used to be on in the 70s? Damn, he used to do all he used to be the host to do all the scary movies. What the hell was his name? Mr. Ghoul. I forgot what the hell his name. He's always
Spengali, Mr. Spengali. Yeah, Spengali's
like
from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But yeah, he's got the evil look today. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what was evil last night? Houston.
that defensive line for the.
I can't hear you.
Do you hear?
I can't hear any of you.
Oh, leave and come back.
There we go.
Sign language works.
Wow.
They did not win last night.
Yeah, I mean, Houston's defense, man. Let's see if we can get Joe back up on the stage. That defense last night in Houston, holy freaking jeez.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And here we were talking about like their quarterback, who obviously didn't play last night.
CJ Stroud.
Yes, Stroud. And they're like, CJ who? Yeah, they did, Isaac. I mean, well, that's because you would rather be fishing though, so I get it. Hey, Joe, are you on Geno Smith's Wi-Fi?
He just had a chuckle on that one.
But holy crap. I mean, Houston, where have you been all year?
Oh, their defense has been good all year. It's their offense has been terrible.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, you beat the Bills pretty good. I mean, why aren't you winning more games if you're Houston with that defense? And look at something else that we talked about yesterday, DeMeco Ryans yesterday. A lot of people on here were saying, hey, he's probably gone. Dude, that guy's not gone.
I was going to say, if they make the playoffs, he's going to stay. It's that they got to get a real offensive coordinator.
Yeah, even if they don't make the playoffs, that dude is not gone. That defense absolutely adores that man. And how many videos did we see them play last night about how all the defensive players, like the guy, the way he played as a Texan and the way he coaches are just, this is why we get after it. It's like, dude, he's not getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. If his offense sucks, he's going to fire his offense coordinator and get a new one.
They need an offensive line. That's what they need. They could,
yeah.
Well, they can thank their GM for that dumb shit because he was the one that traded away two of their best offensive lines to other teams. It's like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Mm-hmm. So you want CJ Stroud to do more with less? Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
That's why he's in concussion protocol now.
do not let that offense get right before they go in the playoffs, or we might have a different AFC champion this year.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Fred's still trying to figure out why he'd rather be fishing Fred this morning instead of just Fred. Fred, were you drinking? Did you have a little drink last night and decide, you know what?
I'd rather be fishing, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the boss subvertly know what I'm thinking if he looks at my YouTube feed. Guys, I mean, look at it was weird because yesterday we spent all day talking about CJ Stroud, and probably rightfully so. And it was a really good discussion on young quarterbacks in general, not just CJ Stroud. But then I watched the game, and I expected, and we all picked Buffalo win this game.
Mm-hmm.
That defense.
I honestly expected Buffalo's
I
expected Buffalo's defense to do to the Houston offense what Houston's defense did to the Buffalo offense. Because holy shit.
The Buffalo was able to run, and they reel off this first drive with a beautiful ending on it. You know, like you're like, okay, things are going to be okay for Buffalo, man. They got the weapons are going, and then the defense showed up. You know,
their defense is just. Mills is 3-0 as a starter and has his Texas above 500 for the first time this year. He's won more games than CJ Stroud has. So do we have a quarterback issue? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, Davis Mills is
good.
Not on the same. I don't think he's on the same. He's in the same lane as CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud still brings a lot of athleticism and stuff to the team, but he's playing within himself. He's not trying to make a big play. He's not trying to go all nuts. He's playing within what the team is. And even though they had such a defensive performance yesterday, they still won by what? 4 points. 3. That's because the offense can't move very well.
Hey, it looked like JB's YouTube name changed too. Is YouTube having an issue? Side note there, but look, we were talking about this yesterday though, right? Like, is Stroud really the guy? And now you got their backup is 3-0, winning games, and doing better than Stroud was doing with this defense and this offense. You have to ask yourself that question. That kind of goes with what we were talking about yesterday. You know, CJ Stroud, is he just living off that exceptional rookie year? Did he had lightning in the bottle that year, and maybe he's not a good thing? Broski, yeah. So Broski coming in from Rumble. Thank you, Broski. It's only on JB's YouTube now as far as the YouTube channels. That's a YouTube thing that we discussed yesterday, but I'll explain it to you later. And we're also on BA's YouTube right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and his ex, and my ex, and Rob's ex, and then all the Facebook pages. Oh, and here comes a Broski Bear. Broski,
what's up, guys?
What about that defense last night in Houston?
Yeah, man. I turned the game on. I see Josh Allen on his back, like in pain, and like his teammates standing over him. So I was like, "Well, this game's kind of interesting." But yeah, man.
Why would you want to trade Stroud to Detroit?
No, trade Stroud to Las Vegas. I'll take Stroud right now.
Look, this could be one of those inflection points for Houston, right? In terms of Stroud, like you look at both their quarterbacks are relatively cheap under contract. They don't have to move on from either. However, if you missed the playoffs this year and you could fleece the Raiders for a first rounder this year, first rounder next year, and a second rounder or something else, maybe you do it.
Goff don't suck.
I don't know if Stroud is worth that right now. Like,
well,
2 first rounders and a second rounder. You're talking about like a franchise, like an established guy, like that's usually tends to be not on a rookie contract. Like that's like a Josh Allen. Like,
well, I mean, you're getting at least a first and some other things. And let's say,
and I have no problem giving up a first and some change, no problem. But 2 firsts, I think, is a little much. Like based off of just the fact that he's I mean, granted, he's still on a rookie contract, but it's not like he's a top 5 guy statistically, right?
So right now, that'd be the number 6 overall pick as of the end of last week's play, right? You can get some offensive linemen for that other quarterback that you decide to keep. I mean, I don't think they would do it, but I think there will be some discussion in Houston on some level. I mean, BA brings up an interesting point. Your backup is doing better than your starter, record-wise, and at the end of the day, that's all they care about. So, but that defense, that Houston.
Defense is. That's why I picked Houston to win, because they're at home. Buffalo hasn't been playing their best football, and the defense for Houston, they're going to have to win games while the offense starts getting itself together, and they're doing an impeccable job. They're number 1 in most categories.
Yoli is now Pack Babe. I love how YouTube is just changing everyone's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is more about Buffalo than it is about Houston. Like, Buffalo has, I agree with BA. Like, Buffalo has not been playing their best ball. They've had some pretty embarrassing losses over the last 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks even. Like, I think Buffalo is starting to show some real vulnerability, whereas we thought they were going to be like, Super Bowl contenders. Like, now it's like, can Josh Allen even get him across the finish line? Like, not even to the A. I'm talking about, like, can he get him out of the wild card round? Like,
what I want to know is, can Josh Allen stay standing long enough to be able to throw a pass? Because holy shit, that offensive line looked like dog shit, and they kept calling 7-step drops. What the hell do you think you're doing with that defense with your offensive line that can't block it? Give this man some quick hitting shit, move that pocket, do something.
Mike Martz must have been calling the offense.
I was going to say
Josh Allen only knows 7-step drops.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I do think Houston's defense will make anybody's offense look bad. Their defense is just that good. That's the reason why
but you made Josh Allen look that bad.
Yeah.
You know
remember
what I mean?
last week how we did the busts for each division, like which player's like the biggest bust, and I nominated Keon Coleman, and he was officially inactive last night. He's such a gem.
It's interesting what's been going on with him. They definitely missed him last night.
But let me just say, I think the most disturbing thing about the game last night were the Texans' uniforms. They look like a Mountain West college football team. Like, is it budget bargain day?
I was going to say,
what are we doing?
I was going to say, I like those uniforms.
Yeah,
like
the people in
ACC
Houston,
team.
They love what they call that jersey. They've had it for 2 years now, whatever. They love that jersey.
Red. What is it called? Something
those
red.
Helmets.
Red. Damn it!
Those helmets look Kmart. They look like, I guess Walmart helmets.
See, I liked them. I thought
Battle
those
Reds. There you go.
Battle Reds. Yeah, they love that jersey.
Yeah, it looks good too. I like.
It's like Detroit, and they're all black jersey, and Detroit loves that jersey. Houston loves that all red. They love that jersey. That's like it's their battle jersey. I mean, that's what they call it, the Battle Reds. I still can't believe how Cook looked good yesterday. Cook ran well. They were able to run with Cook. I don't know why they got away from it as much as they did. But at the beginning of the game, when they end that drive with that nice big Cook touchdown, you're like, okay, they're going to be okay against this defense. And then just like the wheels fell off, and I mean the fumble too. That was pretty big. It looks like Josh was going to get the offense rolling, then they have a fumble. Man, the turnover,
interception.
The interception, the game-ending interception was particularly bad too. Man, just that game. I'll tell you what, that was a really good Thursday night football game. I have to say it.
Yeah, that was actually a good Thursday night game. I thought it was going to be a blowout, but hey, they came out to play.
Dude, the extra point was huge too. That extra point played out huge in that game, because think about it, they could have gone for the field goal instead of had to push for the touchdown. I mean, oof, yeah, Cam. Oh, And we were talking about it all day yesterday, and for all the wrong reasons. Right? We're talking about the quarterback, and it's the defense. But I mean, the quarterback issue is probably now an issue in Houston to a certain degree. Like, next week they say he could be back. Do you really throw CJ back in there, or do you roll with the guy who's won you 3 games?
Especially when they're playing their division leaders, which is Indianapolis at Indianapolis. Then they got to go play the Chiefs. So they got a gauntlet of teams to play coming up, a couple of them. So then they get
JB, you are massively underinflating that number. We're 99% bad takes here. Get it right.
I'm telling you, he's giving himself too much credit as well. Because he told you
he said 75 because he's not on here because he'll make up the other 24%.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Well, I'll tell you
where
what.
are the Bills at right now? Like,
hey, I mean, come on,
record-wise?
we gotta show love to our caged kitty.
Yeah.
Where are the
They're
Bills
7
at
and
right
4.
now?
Second
7
place
and
in their
4.
division.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so still a good record, but oof.
Yeah,
Shaky
but they
7
can
and
find
4.
themselves completely out of the wild card after the end of this week.
It's a shaky
Be on
7
the
and 4,
outside
that's
looking
for sure.
in.
Where,
Wait, what
what's their
now?
standing right now?
Right now, hold on.
They're-
I think they're down to the 7th seed right now.
Yeah, there's 6 seed right now.
Oh,
There's
6, okay.
yeah, there's 6 seed.
Yep.
That's just insane.
Mm-hmm. And Houston's right there. Them in Kansas City.
So I'm saying the Bills really can't afford anymore. They need to put a few games together before they take another loss, man.
No, yeah, they were the 6th. Yeah, so they're the 6th seed. Jacksonville is the 7th seed at 5 and 4 because they have tiebreakers.
6 and 4.
Wow, 6 and 4. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's crazy. Really, this playoff picture is getting to be insane already. Oof. That's all I can say is oof.
So
Who's the 5th seed? The Chargers?
Who do you put on? Who do you think is the best team? The 2 best teams in the NFL, one in the NFC and one in the AFC. Who do you think are the 2 best teams?
If you're asking me to just, oh, go ahead, Ken.
I was gonna say, give me the Rams for the NFC, and man, I guess give me the Patriots for the AFC right now.
Or you could interchange that with the Broncos.
I have more questions with the Broncos because of their offense, where New England, I think, is a complete team that complements both sides.
Well, the Broncos are doing exactly what Houston's doing right now because the Broncos are like the second best defensive team in the league. So they're winning games with their defense, keeping them in the games with defense. And then, when Bo Nix decides he wants to wake up in the 4th quarter, that's when they win.
Yeah, I was going to say the Broncos did win in Philly this year, but
Yes, they did.
I still feel that just the top 2 teams in the NFL are the Rams and the Eagles. But I mean, Broncos and Patriots are probably honestly number 3 and number 4. So
I would go with the Rams right now in the NFC too, and I would have to until someone dethrones them. I have to say the Pats. Yeah, I mean until the Pats the Pats are better than Denver. I think they're more complete, and Denver.
I don't know about that.
I just
Who do you trust more, Bo Nix or do you trust Drake May?
Drake May.
Whose defense you trust more? Defense wins championships. It's always been a thing.
Yes, but you still got to put points on that board. You still got to.
Well, the defense can do it too.
Well, I was going to say their defense isn't as good as the Broncos, but it's definitely not bad.
No, it's
not.
They've
got a pretty decent defense. I mean, for the Broncos, is all their defense revolves around: is Patrick Surtain in or is he out? If he's healthy, their defense is really freaking good. When he's out, they're a little more suspect.
So let's see who they
Yeah.
played.
Colts will be you know what though? I mean, look at Fred says the Colts, and like they are kind of the sleeper, aren't they? I mean, let's see how they do against the Texans next. Let's see how they do this week, and we're going to do our predictions for the games this week here in a little bit. But yeah, let's see how they do.
We have a Woody.
Yep, I'm here.
Good morning,
Fucking
Woody.
joy. Fucking joy.
Man, it sounds like you might be needing some Call of Duty after work today, buddy.
Birthday Sunday. I might be on Saturday night for a fucking nightcap.
You might talk me into it. Shoot me a message.
I'll shoot you a message, all right? You'd be fucking on Gears of War, so you can play it. What's the topic about? Football?
No,
As always.
no, this one's about video games today.
Oh,
Yeah,
video
no,
games. Okay.
The Texans defense last night, which was absolutely
Number one.
smothered.
Is it true that they're number one in the fucking league right now?
Yeah.
Scoring and total.
Wow. Not
How many
interceptions
sacks they
and
have? What,
turnovers.
7?
And
8.
they're catching up to the Broncos as far as the stats for sacks.
Well, yeah, after 8 sacks last night, they better be. Jeez.
That's amazing.
Do you guys remember when they drafted Stroud, what they did with the very next pick?
Yeah, they traded back up and they drafted Will Anderson, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think they drafted Will Anderson at 2, and then they drafted Stroud at like 7.
No, they were back to back.
Mm.
They went back to back. And it was like, oh my God, they're selling out. Well, isn't that paying off right about now?
Mm.
Anderson's been a beast. My
That
God.
whole,
Yeah,
that whole
and Daniel
defensive line
Hunter
is just
signing him that same offseason was insane. They have those bookend DNs now.
And it's not just them two. You got Tim Settle in there that they got from the Commanders. That dude's paying off too. They got guys up in there in the middle.
Yep.
It's just not those two bookends.
Yeah, when you play Houston now, yes, you have a problem. That defense, oof. If they get, like last year, like at this time last year when Cincinnati was coming on, people were like, look, Cincinnati, you don't want them to get in. If they get in, they're a problem in the playoffs. And they didn't get in. This year, it's Houston. You do not want to face this defense come playoff time.
Well, it's usually the hottest team, even the wild card going into the playoffs, that does the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if this team starts putting wins together, it gets hot and gets in or wins its division, oof, that defense, there was nothing Josh Allen could do yesterday. Nothing. Even if he had a guy, it wouldn't matter because they were on him so freaking fast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that. Oof.
Shit, and even when Allen ran the ball himself, he was getting beat right up every time.
Now, I would like to see how Houston does against a Detroit or Chicago, someone with a better offensive line than maybe what the Bills have right now. How they would do against the Rams.
I don't want to see Texas
No,
play
they don't.
the Lions. I don't want to see them do that. Not with that interior line like that. Hell
No,
no.
yeah, I mean, but for argument's sake, though, I'm with you. But like Buffalo's offensive line has not actually been stellar. I think look at their quarterback masks a lot of it. But I wonder how they would do against a better offensive line. It'd be interesting.
We'll be buying that now because they do play Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a defensive game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking forward to that game in 2 weeks.
Yes,
I'll
that
fucking
one
tell you
might
that
be-
right now.
That one might be 3-6.
That might be 3-2.
Might be 6-7.
Yeah.
Oh God, you had to go there, didn't you?
Had to go
Didn't
there.
you?
Baseball scores.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, let's get into it a little early today, but why not? Because we got Woody here, and let's get these as fast as we can before Woody. Well, we don't have to be fast, but Woody, I don't know, usually has to drop off for work about 5 or 10 minutes out. So let's start off with a game that's going to be really interesting. Do the 8-2 Colts put the 5-5 Chiefs out of playoff contention? The line is Chiefs 3.5. BA, we'll start with you.
Yeah, Kansas City at home. I'm not betting against them at home.
Yep.
You know, if you want to joke all the time about the refs, there you go. That's half of it. You know, Taylor Swift's going to be there. That's always a big part of it. All that garbage. So,
Game over.
Are you taking the Chiefs too there, Woody?
Yeah. I don't. Same. Yeah. I was just gonna say that Chiefs don't lose at home. So I don't bet any team against Kansas City on their turf.
What about you, Broski?
I'm going with the Colts in this one. You know, last week was pretty much the last week I rode with the Chiefs. I just don't think they have what it takes, man. I don't think they have a good enough roster. I don't think they have the talent. I think the Colts get them.
Joe?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Colts too. I think Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I think the Colts are going to win.
Ken?
Yeah, I think Chief Frog throat chokes this one away here, and the Colts are going to come out with the victory.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Colts. Sweet revenge on Kansas City here. I think Kansas City, we said it before at the beginning of the year that, you know, they're depleting. And I think it's going to be the first time in 9 years that you have a new division champ in the AFC West. And I don't even think they make the playoffs for the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career.
I guess that I'm glad that we don't get paid to do this.
Hey, your 1 cent a year might be coming. Chill out.
I hope so.
All right, the next one we got to be interesting. It might be a way of putting it, because while they suck, their last 3 games they've played relatively decently. The Jets at the Ravens, the line's 13.5. Go ahead, Ken.
The Jets.
Well, let me make this easy. Is anyone taking the Jets?
I was going to say, come on.
No.
Anyone taking the Jets?
Considering they bench Fields and are starting Tyrod Taylor, either way, no.
Geez, I think the Ravens will win with Trent Dilfer.
Huntley.
Ravens might win with an offense of nothing but Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
Patriots at Bengals, Ken.
Man, I do still like Cincy's offense with Joe Flacco there, but I don't see the Patriots losing soon.
No Chase.
Yeah, no Chase. Yeah.
And Burrow has a chance to play that game.
If Burrow plays, I think that actually is a little worse, because I think he's going to have that rust to knock off.
No,
and no Chase.
One of his good target. Yeah, no Chase.
The question is, Ken, is anybody picking the bungholes to win?
Anyone?
No.
All right, another easy one. Well, this one will be easy too. Seahawks at Titans. Anyone going to take the Titans here?
No, not taking
Negative.
No.
These are going faster than I thought.
Joe Burrow wishes he was Drake May, by the way.
We got some big games there.
I wish I had his hair though. That's a nice color blonde that he has. Is that gold?
The feast or famine Jaguars at the hard out Arizona Cardinals.
No.
Give me the Jags.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags too.
Yeah.
Anyone taking the Cardinals?
No, I can't do it. I got to go with the Jags.
All right, maybe we'll get something on this one. The 1-star rating system is hosting probably the best defense in NFC right now, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, here we go.
Ken, maybe we'll get some picks with this one. We'll start with you.
Which one is it?
Eagles at Cowboys. Or
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah.
Now, just for my buddy Rock out here, Dak is an MVP candidate this year, and he's just torching everybody up. Oh, no, I got to be serious. Eagles are winning this one.
BA?
Dallas is going to win this one. I still don't believe in Philadelphia. I don't believe they shouldn't have won against Green Bay. They shouldn't have beat the Lions. They're just on that edge. Their offense ain't doing shit.
Bitter.
Joe?
I'm not bitter. I'm stating facts.
I
Do you know where they're ranking it?
Broski.
I can't pick the Cowboys in this one, man.
Broski.
God damn, give me the Beagles.
All right, Woody. I know you hate this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas because they're gonna look ahead to our game. It's a trap game. I'm picking Dallas.
Said no one ever.
You know what? This is an interesting game because, like, BA has got a good point, and that offense is not doing things for Philly.
No.
And this is a good. There we go, 40-40 tie. This is a good offense for Dallas. Man, I hate to take the 1-star rating system, but
Defense played a lot better last week too.
I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one. Just because of their defense. And I'm hoping that they overlook the Bears next Friday. That's gonna be a great game. But
do you know why the E-Girls won last week? Because Detroit went for it on, like, what is it, 15 times on fourth fucking down, and they only scored 16 points. That could have been a lot more.
I mean, like, I think Detroit's offense is better than Dallas's, and they still stymied that offense. So I mean,
thanks, Jeremy.
They stymied themselves, man. They didn't stymie the Lions' offense. That was Dan Campbell that did that.
Well,
jackass.
Dan Campbell can't call plays worth of shit.
Look at it. Okay, Dan Campbell is a terrible play caller, and he made some bad choices, but they still stopped it. They still stopped it.
I bet you John Morton's laughing in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take the Eagles. You guys talk.
Oh, whatever, you fucking homer. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Oh God. Someone needs to hire a new coach game. Yeah, I'm talking about the Falcons at the Aints. Go ahead, Woody.
Penix isn't playing.
Neither is Drake London.
So it's going to be a lot of Bijan. I'm going with the Falcons anyway.
Ooh, go ahead, Broski.
Saints coming off bye week. No Penix, no Drake London. Tyler Shuck is the next Andrew Luck. Give me the Saints.
Fucking homer again. Wow.
Go ahead, Joe.
Unbelievable.
I'm going Saints too.
Fuck is all.
Haas, where are you this morning? Haas would be loving this right now. BA, how about you?
Yeah, I'm going Saints. And after this game, bye-bye Raheem Morris.
Ken?
Yeah, I'm going Saints too. I trust Kellen Moore a hell of a lot more than I do Raheem Morris.
I'm going to have to DM Haas after this and tell him to watch this portion of the show because he is going to be like, doing.
That's what I am now.
Yeah. Well, Woody, you're always like that.
Well, in the morning.
I tell you what, I think Raheem Morris is out of a job, and I think that GM needs to be fired too. The only question is Arthur Blank, can he not be a nice guy for a day? Can he please not try to destroy Atlanta football for just 5 minutes? You know what I mean? Like,
no, come on, man. You got to go down on the sidelines and dance with everybody. That's what's most important.
We're good.
I think Raheem Morris is pretty much doing that on his own. So
yeah, I'm going to take the Aints on this one. This is probably one of the games of the week. The fresh bread baker influencer against the Serta mattress salesman. So he's a mattress influencer. The Buccaneers at the Rams. Go ahead, Ken.
That's what she said.
All right.
Wow. That's why I got that mirror on top of my ceiling. Jody loved
Who knows? Baker may win this game with Kelly. You never know.
Yeah.
Hey, she likes some backup quarterbacks.
Absolutely. She got to back up all the way.
I'm going to say that this is going to be the game that puts the ending to Baker's bread influencing. His bread ain't going to rise today.
Ooh, what do you got, BA?
Yeah, the Rams got this game all the way.
Joe?
What do the Bucks injury report look like?
Bucky Irvin could come back, but they're still without Evans and
Godwin,
yeah.
Whole lot of Otten on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going with the upset. I think the Bucks are going to pull it off.
Woo!
Woody.
I'm going with my Super Bowl team in the beginning of the year. Going the Rams.
Oh, look at
You know what I love about this game? This game has like those two
some
impacts.
matches influenced Kelly Stafford.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yes, Fred. You know, this is one of those games where, yeah, Buka is sick. This game's got two quarterbacks of it. It's factor. Like, these two guys just win games. Sometimes they shouldn't win. They do things that we all go, did he really just, you know what I'm saying? And it happens a lot. I expect this game to be just, thank God this is Sunday Night Football too. What a great Sunday Night Football matchup. This better live up to the hype. I'm going to take the Buccaneers.
Let me ask a question too, just real quick about this.
Let me get my prediction, and then we'll do the question.
Right.
I'm going to take the Buccaneers bouncing back after that loss last week. I'm going to take the Bucks because the Rams, man, they won a good game against Seattle last week, but they did not look great doing it either. And the Bucks were hitting and still dropped a hard one. So I'm going to go with the Bucks in this one. Okay, go ahead, BA.
Ooh.
So Matt Stafford,
Yeah.
is he a top 10 quarterback of all time?
Of all time?
All time.
Of all time, I think you got an argument. If he
Yeah.
wins another Super Bowl, absolutely. Right now, I think he's towards the bottom of the list of the top 10, but
I
I'd
think
put him
the
in there.
problem for him is all the years he spent in Detroit and didn't get, MVP consideration because of how bad Detroit was
Well,
record-wise.
Yeah, and it was Detroit, so at the time, so
But you know what I mean? Like
nobody gives him credit.
no one does, but he produced Hall of Famers, right? He was. I mean, I think there's a very good argument for it. There is a good argument for it, or maybe we shouldn't say of all time. Maybe we should break these more down to the last 50 years, so the modern era of when most of us have been alive. Because if you go back even further, it gets even more convoluted.
Yeah, because I think Sid Luckman's number one in the all time.
You want to talk about Homer? Holy shit!
So I mean,
Hey.
I think I just watched your skin turn yellow on camera.
but Stafford should be in that conversation.
Yeah.
Statistically, no, I would not rate Stafford
No.
over Rodgers. But Rodgers is in the top 10 too. Everybody would agree, right?
Rodgers might be top 5 actually.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Rex Grossman should be there because he tied him with the most NFC championship games.
Man, Woody,
Let's not
I
do
am
that. Let's not
so
do that,
glad
Woody.
you said that. I am so glad because you want to know what's great with
'Cause they had the Super Bowl.
how awesome of a linebacker Brian Urlacher was. Frank Zombo has more Super Bowl rings than him.
Wow.
But no, I mean, that's a good question. I think that's a good question for another day. We could probably do a whole show on the top 10 quarterbacks and the Stafford belong to there. Is Broski back? And we got Broski back just in time
Broski back.
for
Our
next
I had a call
and
for
our
work
next
I had to
game.
take.
Our next game actually involves his hometown. The Carolina Panthers go to the 49ers, and we'll start with Broski.
Wow, this is going to be a Monday night matchup. Panthers traveling, from the East Coast to the West Coast. Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers in this one. Purdy's back. Jawan Jennings is healthy. Purcell's going to be playing. Kittle's out there. The CMC is going to get some payback on his former team. Panthers' 2 starting inside linebackers are both out, which is going to be a big deal for them because their backups are even worse than their starters there. Give me the 49ers.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead, Woody.
I like the 49ers at home. Carolina they're playing better than anybody thought. But playing in San Francisco there's something in the air out there. So with Purdy, with
yes, it's called feces, piss, and homelessness.
and the trolleys. But yeah, I'll pick the Niners at home.
What do you got, Joe?
The Niners defense is vulnerable, and Rico Dowdle has been having a really good year. That's what makes me kind of makes me question this game. Otherwise, I would pick the Niners to steamroll them, but Their defense is kind of vulnerable. Come back to me. I got to think about it a little more.
All right, BA.
Whiners, 49ers. And they signed kicker Matt Gay. How
There you
appropriate is
Oh, that might change my fucking vote then.
changed my mind.
Username checks out.
Ken, who do you got?
You know
I'll go
what?
with Green
Give me
Bay.
Carolina because Brock Purdy is starting. If they would have left the return of the Mac in, I think they win.
All right,
Wow.
Joe, coming back at you.
Yeah. You know what? If the same Panthers team shows up that played the Packers, I'm going to take the Panthers.
I'm going to take the Panthers to Uncle Rico, but also they're ascending. That team seems to be getting better every week. The Niners, I'm surprised they are where they are, given the way that team seems to operate every year. But the Niners can be beat at home, as JB points out. They've lost twice at home already. I'm going to go. It's another good primetime game, Monday Night Football. I mean, I'm going to go with the Panthers on this one. You might call that, well, you'd probably call it an upset, because I think Vegas would. Vegas does. The line is 7, so I'm going to go with the upset there.
Carolina's not a good road team.
The next
And
game,
they just lost to the Saints, too, so there you go.
Yeah. The next game is going to be interesting, just in time for Broski to get back. I'll start with Ken, though. Giants at the Lions.
Now, this does possibly have the makings of a trap game because the Lions will be facing Green Bay for Thanksgiving.
Crap
Lions
game.
don't play trap
Fucking
games.
wrong.
But
Fuck out of
I'm
here.
still unfortunately going to say I think the Lions win, but with the caveat of it could be a trapper.
All right, Joe.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
Jay,
don't know,
you
man.
right with that shit?
Is Dart going to be back?
No, he's out.
He's had limited practice
may.
the last 2 days. He may be back.
Today will be the day that they will.
Yeah, famous Jameis. I don't think he's going to get it done. I'm going Lions.
Yeah, literally just got an update 6 minutes ago. Darts, he will not play Sunday.
Okay. All right. There you go. See.
Woody.
Lions are at home. They're probably a little bit pissed off from last week. Should have won that game. Yeah, I don't see Giants winning this game. I'm going Detroit by
Broski.
12.
Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Lions as well, but I think the Giants will give them a game. I mean, the Giants have given everyone a game. I think that they'll give them a game. Look, they gave Denver a great game in Denver. They gave the Bears a game. They gave Green Bay a game. They gave, they're going to give Detroit a game, but Detroit will win
That's
this
racist.
game. We've got. I'm going to skip that one.
Oh, I'm not
Browns-
ready.
They don't lose. The big caveat is they don't lose 2 games in a row. So there you go.
That-
they haven't
well-
done that in 3 years.
Oh, there's a
No,
first
that
time
could be an
for
argument
everything.
as to why they might lose, though, because someone
like
that
it's
look
the
at
first time
this,
Green Bay
a lot
beat
of
the
streaks have been getting broken lately. Seattle just lost their first road game in 10. So
Well, that doesn't count because it was in
Well,
LA. It was
First
the
of all,
second
let's not start doing the history thing and making the history bend toward you because you.
Well,
know,
no, I'm just saying.
We don't
like,
have to
you
bend
know,
the
it's-
history.
Look, it's
I'm
like
just saying, 3 years.
streaks
they
are
haven't
meant to
done
be
that.
broken, BA. That's all I'm saying. So I'd be careful
Well, it
with
ain't
that
gonna
one.
be broken this week.
I don't bring history up. Fuck
All right,
that
going
shit.
to the next game because we already all agreed the Lions were going to win, so we don't need to argue further about it.
I'm just saying.
This will be a running back game. This is all about the young rookie running back. Ken, we've got the Browns at the Raiders.
Oh, with this game being the horrible quarterback play of Geno Smith and the
Did you say,
horrible.
whoa. Did you say quarter black?
I
I'm
said
telling you.
quarter,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
quarterback. Excuse me, I had a stroke.
Okay.
I think they call that a Freudian slip.
You're going to have the terrible quarterback play of Geno Smith and the terrible quarterback play of Shedeur Sanders. Which running back do I trust more now? Man, I can't go with Genty because of that offensive line. Cleveland actually looks like they can use Judkins properly, so give me Cleveland. Holy shit! that
ran
big
Woody
ducky
off.
got Woody right off.
BA, what do you think?
Me, I'll say Cleveland too. Cleveland's going to win that one.
Joe? Oh, we'll wait on Joe. Broski?
I mean, this is painful. You got Tupac Sanders making his first NFL start. The Raiders, man, their O-line is dog shit.
Sorry, Joe.
Damn. Damn. Give me the Browns. Give me Tupacalypse now.
Joe,
Remember?
Joe, before I go, I'll give you your team
Run
stake.
with
What do you got, Joe?
Machiavelli.
We hit them up. So I want the Browns to win because I want to continue to be in play for a quarterback. But I trust, as crazy as this sounds, I think Geno might actually outplay Shador. But again, the offensive line is so bad. Like, I think the Browns will just run the ball. So I'm going to go the Browns. But something tells me this has a chance to be one of those games that the Raiders win for absolutely no fucking reason, and it does them no good. You know what I mean? Like, just to kick us out of the quarterback talk. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders pull it off.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to
Mama.
take I think Judkins wins the running back battle, but I think Jeremy Chin gets a pick 6 to win the game for the Raiders.
Damn, that's awfully specific.
When you
Thank you.
on the
I have Chin on my
side.
hey Joe, that's because Chin's on my fantasy team. He's been racking up the points, but he doesn't have a
There's the real reason.
Yeah, hey, fantasy changes the way we watch football. But I mean, honestly, though, like I think Judkins, if they just run the ball and they don't let Shaduki throw, they win this game on Judkins, right? I think that they'll be able to run better than the Rams will. However, Shaduki being Shaduki and having to be Tupacalypse now, wanting to hit him up and write his Dear Mama letter, is going to try to play hero ball, and he's going to end up throwing a pick 6. Because he's going to have to – because the whole thing that's jacked up about this whole thing with Shedeur Sanders, like, this is a game he could come in and just be a steward of the game, right? But do you think that's in his DNA? No, he's got to be the guy. He's got to be the guy. So he's not going to be contentious giving the ball to Judkins and let him win the game. He's going to have to make these throws to win the game. And he's going to throw a pick 6. Watch. And unfortunately for Joe, it's kind of, you know, he wants his team to win, but right now he kind of does it because he wants to be able to get rid of Geno and get a quarterback. And yep, Shaduki's going to screw that up for him too.
Yeah, I think Genti might actually have single-digit rushing yards again this game. Like, I think Joe hit the nail on the head. It's about the Browns' front 7 on defense versus the Raiders' O-line. Like, yeah, I just think they're going to get mauled.
I agree. But
all right,
keep in mind, the Raiders are starting like their
Next
third-string offensive lineman.
Exactly.
Next game we're going to here because we got 2 big games left. Ken, I'm going to skip you because you know it's your game. BA, we got the Vikings going to the Packers.
Is Josh Jacobs playing?
Most likely,
Yes.
but it'll be limited.
Yeah. Is Grenard back?
I didn't hear anything on that one yet.
Yeah, those are 2 important players for both sides.
I'm looking up.
I'll take Green Bay just because they're at home.
Joe?
This is a game the Packers have to win. They have such a hard schedule coming up. Like, they have to bank every win they can if they want to get into the playoffs. So I'm going with the Packers.
Real quick, injury update. So Darisaw, this is a big one. Full practice Wednesday, no practice yesterday. Maybe he just had a day off. I'm not sure.
Day rest, yeah.
Will Fries had limited practice. Grenard didn't practice Wednesday, but practiced yesterday. Aaron Jones has been full practice. Ryan Kelly's been full practice. That's it for them. For the Packers, no, I don't want to be on the Vikings mailing list. Romeo Dobbs has been full practice. Edrin Cooper's been a full practice. Josh Jacobs is limited practice yesterday. Let me see if I got any did not practice. Quay Walker is still did not practice at all. Everyone else has had at least limited practice as of yesterday, minus Nate Hobbs and Quay Walker and Carl Brooks. So there you go. All right. Go ahead, Broski.
Yeah. So last week I picked the Giants over the Packers as my upset of the week. Yeah, that was kind of just like, hey, I got to pick an upset. That's the game I'm going to pick the upset. This week I actually like how the Vikings matched up against the Packers. Again, it's going to sound like a repeat of what I just said. I like the Vikings front seven on defense versus the Packers. Not so great offensive line and a banged up Josh Jacobs. So. Yeah, I'm thinking McCarthy actually holds it together this game, and I think the Vikings are the more desperate team, and they get a win on the road. Give me the Vikings.
Give me a redo of Broski's prediction of last week of picking against Green Bay for the upset there and being wrong. Green Bay is going to win this one. Like Joe said, their backs are starting to get up against the wall, and they know this playoff time is ticking down, that they better win this. Otherwise, those questions are going to get a hell of a lot louder.
So I think this is the most consequential game in the division this week. Not that the Bears and Lions games aren't important, but for the Vikings, their backs, like Broski said, they're squarely against the wall. If they lose this game, there's still a pathway, but they have to have a lot happen from other teams in the division. If they win this game, they're right in it, regardless of what the Lions and Bears do. They're still in it. Right now, Green Bay, man, I don't know what's been up the last couple of weeks. Their struggles on offense have been real. Their defense has been good and kept them in games, but look at the Bears. We escaped. I don't want to say we got lucky because we made the plays when we had to. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot. We had some drops. They had some drops. It was just two good teams going at it. I think right now the Vikings might be better than Green Bay a little bit this week just because of the injuries. Josh Jacobs not being Josh Jacobs. No, I mean, look at it with Josh Jacobs being limited. Right, and them not having him in the run game, and that offensive line taking the hits it has. If Gernard is back, that's big trouble for them. So, for me, it's a tale of one of two things. If Gernard plays, the Vikings win this game. If Gernard doesn't play, God, flip a quarter. And if you flip a quarter, you give it to the home team. So, if Gernard plays, I say the Vikings win this game. If he doesn't flip the quarter and you give the preference then to the home team by the field goal, and that's where I'm going at. This is probably one of the tougher games to call this week. Both teams have backs are to the wall to a degree. I think the Vikings a bit more, but my God, and as the NFC North fan, if the Vikings lose, I'd love to see them relegated to being done for the year, so to speak, as far as the playoffs. Because them winning just complicates shit even more for this division. So I mean, I'm not picking them because, you know what I'm saying? It actually makes things harder on the division for me picking them. But another game that's got some implications, obviously, the last game we'll do with the last few minutes we have left, and I'll start with Ken on this one. The Steelers at the Bears, and is Aaron Rodgers playing? Have we gotten the word yet?
It says doubtful, but I highly doubt that Rodgers won't play.
Okay. So where do you
if it says doubtful, he's out.
I've seen him listed as doubtful many a times in play.
So who do you got in this game, Ken?
If Rodgers is actually the starting quarterback, like I'm assuming he's going to be, that he's going to go into one of his favorite stadiums and eke out another win, this time with the Steelers defense actually coming in, hopefully playing with them. If it's Mason Rudolph, I have absolutely no faith. But as long as it's Rodgers, give me the Steelers.
BA?
Yeah, I kind of have the same thought process of the Rodgers plays because he owns Chicago. Sorry, Ken and Broski, but that if it's let's not get anything away from Mason MVP Rudolph, the reindeer, either. So he plays. He's a capable backup quarterback. He can get the job done, but Ben Johnson's got that offensive plan, and Pittsburgh's defense is like. So I'm going with Chicago.
Joe?
Yeah, this is one of those things like if it was a healthy Rodgers, that'd be one thing. But I actually feel like him playing with the injury might actually be a detriment to the Steelers rather than an asset. Like, I'm going to go with the Bears.
And bros, before I go to you, let me give you some injury updates, which I'm sure you're already tracking. Gordon, Stevenson, Jalen, all practicing. Not practicing, though, Edmonds, Edwards, and Sewell.
Yeah, that's a little disturbing. Three top
all your
linebackers. Yeah.
On TMP.
Yeah. I mean, here we go. So Steelers defense, tied for second in takeaways this season with 18. Bears lead the league with 22. This is just a broken record. Rudolph is a good backup. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is going to give him a better chance to win. I don't think it matters. I think it's broken record time for Broski this week. Bears come back win in the fourth quarter and they pull it out somehow, some way. Give me the Bears.
What's great for the Bears is we're finally going to see Jalen Johnson, Brisker, Gordon all in the field at the same time, like we should have been seeing all year. The bad news is I don't know what's going on between Edmonds, Edwards, and Sewell. I figure at least two of the three are going to play. I'm hoping so. That's what I hate about this part of the season with the injury report. However, that being said, the Bears offense, they've only been held under 20 twice, and they've won one of those games. I'm going to take the Bears not only because I'm a Bears fan, but because I think the Bears are actually the better team right now and will win this game. Rodgers playing, I agree with, look, Rodgers playing, he's going to have something on that left hand. That's going to affect him on the exchange. Being under center or going from the shotgun, it's going to affect him. It may affect enough to create more turnovers. So it's in a weird way, but Rodgers is the smarter quarterback for them to play because he's going to pick the zone apart better. But with the Bears getting that back into the defense, I think you're going to see more exotic blitzes coming out of this defense than we see without. So I'm going to take the Bears. I think it's probably, like Broski said, another fourth quarter heroic thing, which just kind of fits the NFL storyline of Caleb coming into his own kind of thing. And we get there. So, I mean, really, that's why I'm saying if the Lions and the Bears win this week, this Packers-Vikings game is so much more complicating. And actually, they go the other way, too. If the Lions and Bears both lose this week somehow and the Vikings win, this division is completely wide open.
And if the Bears and Lions somehow lose and Green Bay wins, they are back in first.
That's what I'm saying. This whole division is chaos. It is chaos, and I love it. The NFL loves it. This is the way it should be. It's going to mean week 17 and 18 might actually mean something to these teams this year. Go ahead.
I was going to say I fully expect Aaron Rodgers to start, and Jalen Johnson and Gordon. My concern is they're going to be shaking off a lot of rust this game as well. So I think it's going to be a close one. It's going to come down to the end.
But didn't they just start their 21-day window?
No,
because the Chicago
Gordon did, but they can come. They don't have to take the full 21 days. They can come back day one.
Because both of them are.
I'm just saying if they do come back, you know what I mean. They're going to be shaking off rust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, NFC North A is flowing, man. Let it flow through. And look, enjoy these games. Don't forget, tonight we got the Backer Boys on. Then Sunday, Woody and I and Broski will be back for pregame at Hallis Hall at 11 a.m. Central, noon on the East. A lot of great football this weekend. So there are going to be some dogs, as we saw, but there are going to be some really good games for everyone to watch, and we'll be talking about on Monday. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for everyone for coming on the panel, being in the comments. We will see you on Monday. Enjoy the football this weekend, everyone. Bear down.
Go, Pack, go.